Time. Well, remember tonight I found something here with you. Running by the roadside, wait up for me. I'd go anywhere that you do. Put it all out in the open. No, we don't have to control it. Put it all out in the open. If it's only for a moment, it's a lifetime of emotion. Put it all out in the open. And the fear leaves me blind. You always will lead me through. If you need me at the wrong time, throw it all out by the wayside. There's nothing that I wouldn't do. Put it all out in the open. No, we don't have to control it. Put it all out in the open. If it's only for a moment, it's a lifetime of emotions. Put it all out in the open.
Trickles through the leaves so green, whispers of a dream where we have been. Riverside, we dance the day away. Joyful notes, they float like clouds in May. Flowers bloom with colors bold and bright. Spring's embrace, it paints the world in light. Gentle breezes hum a melody. Heart to heart we find our harmony. Oh, spring serenade in sun's soft rays. Laughter mingles, we forget the day.
Lazy afternoons with coffee in hand, sunset skies and the ocean sand. Take it easy with a little sway, feel the rhythm of a carefree day. Waves are dancing along the shore, got no worries, what we hoping for. Steps so light as we move around, hear the music without a sound. Lazy lady just taking her time, every moment is truly sublime. Not a care in this peaceful zone, dance away like it's all we've known. Mellow tunes as the evening starts, harmony playing on with our hearts. Together in this tranquil place, swaying gently with a lazy grace. Twilight flows like a calm embrace, feel the magic in this dreamy space. Soft whispers in the cooling air, let the vibe take us everywhere. Lazy lady just taking her time, every moment is truly sublime. Not a care in this peaceful zone, dance away like it's all we've known.
を知る。どうして歪んだ世の中で君はまっすぐ、どうして暗闇の中でも君は笑う。僕も笑う。ここはワンダーランド。君と笑う。いつも笑う。腕の中のぬくもり、首筋の美しさ、僕を病みつきにして人生の意味を知る。どうしてゴミだらけの街で君は輝く。どうして息も苦しいのに君は歌う。僕も歌う。ここはワンダーランド。君と歌う。いつも歌う。どうして歪んだ世の中で君はまっすぐ、どうして暗闇の中